Hi, I'm your host here in Hawaii, and I'm going to show you a walkthrough on the inside. But before we do that, let me just point out some things before we enter the house. Right here we have a shoe rack. We ask that our guests basically leave their shoes outside. We conveniently put the shoe rack, and if you want to, it doubles up as a chair, so you can use it to put your shoes on. You can use indoor shoes, but we just ask not to bring the outdoor shoes inside. So now the second thing I did want to show you is how to get inside. And for convenience purposes, we have a cipher lock that the guests can use. So the cipher lock, basically, the code will be given to you at when you check in, and once it's entered, you turn the deadbolt clockwise. And once it's turned clockwise, you can then access the inside. Now to close it, it's just the opposite. You turn the deadbolt counterclockwise and it latches inside. Okay? So let's just come inside. And when you come inside, you're gonna have just one step to get inside. I'll show you. And then right here, we basically have a little space here you guys could use for putting your luggage. It's a convenient place to store items from your trip. And we have a very large closet in here for your use. We have additional house towels. We have a first aid kit that comes with many basic things you'll need. In the welcome package, we'll have a list of pharmacies and urgent care services and hospitals in case there's an emergency. But this covers about everything. Here's bandage, gauzes, we even have Neosporin. We also have an additional comforter here in case it gets cold at night. Surprisingly, it does get cold at night. So, yes, and the closet does have a light fixture in here, and this is where you access it. The host may have some personal supplies on the left side of the closet, but we also have some cleaning supplies inside the closet, like a dustpan and a broom for your use, and additional amenities to clean the closet. To clean the house if you need to. But we will take care of that. The host, when you check out, the host will do the laundry and will clean the place. All you have to do is just check out. So in the kitchen, what we have is some condiments that you guys may need for your cooking. We have a microwave, we have a coffee machine, we have a kettle, we have a toaster, and up here in the cabinet, we basically have some spices, salt, coffee mugs, and coffee bags for your coffee machine. And then over here we have plates and more glasses for your use. And down below the glass cooktop, we have the pots and pans down here. And we have the fire extinguisher here. One thing that's, and the trash bags are also here for you to use. And we ask our guests to basically throw away the garbage on a daily basis. The garbage disposal is right here. It's a push button. So that starts and stops the disposal, and we also have a water filter, and we also provide our guests with dishwashing liquid and sponges. And we also even have an oven here, if you guys care to use it. And over here, what we have is a brand new 18 cubic foot refrigerator from Frigidaire, so that's nice. Next to the refrigerator, we have an 8-foot wide sliding glass door to give you a beautiful view of the Lanai. You can look for yourself. We have a sail shade up here, and we have a Brazilian flagstone with some nice privacy back out here. To close the sliding glass door, there's a latch here. You can press it down, and then you can go over here and just basically close the door. One thing that we do ask of our guests is when opening and closing these vertical blinds, please make sure that the blinds are perpendicularly open to the glass. So in other words, if they're like this, it's okay, you can go ahead and open them up and close them. But if they're closed like this, don't move them, please, because they need to be perpendicular to the glass in order to move them. And when you do move them, make sure that they are behind the sliding glass door so the wind doesn't break the vertical blinds. So coming over here, the house has all mill guard windows, and to open and close them, you just push the latch and open them. We offer our guests portable AC unit if you need them. We just ask that our guests please shut off the unit when they're not using it anymore, or when they have left for the day. We have a queen bed, brand new queen bed, that comfortably sleeps 2 people. So, and over here we have a Samsung television with a digital cable, and this remote is a universal remote that controls both the digital cable and the TV. We have instructions in the welcome package on how to operate this, and if you follow those instructions, they're quite simple. So what I wanted to show you here was the operation of the whole house fan. We recently installed the system in here, and what this system allows to happen here is that it allows a natural breeze into the lanai through the windows or the open doors. But the key is to have the windows or the sliding glass doors open. Not all of them have to be open, but some of them have to be open to allow the fresh air to come inside. So the way that it works is that it's got a rocker switch for low and high, and then you can set it, and then it's also got a timer for how long you want it on. So in this case, let's put it on low, and then I'm going to put it for 1 hour. Now once it turns on, the air above the skylight over here will start sucking the air from outside of the lanai, forming a vacuum, and thus pushing air into the house. And this is a great way of having natural ventilation that will make your stay here very comfortable. This is in addition to the fans and even the AC that we provide. So if you want to have it on all night, you can just set the timer for 8 hours. And to shut it off, all you have to do is just move the rocker switch to the middle position, and it shuts it off automatically. Thank you. Now going to the bathroom, we have a pretty big, and you have to be careful here because we have a step that goes from the living area to the bathroom. We have a tub shower, and we offer our guests shampoos and conditioners and soap. One thing that's worth noting is how to activate the shower head. Now, this you obviously turn on the water right here, but to turn on the overhead, here's the diverter. You have to push down on it, and then that will activate the shower head. That's worth noting because sometimes it's not very intuitive of where that diverter is, which is right below here. Okay. And over here we offer our guests on the vanity, we have the hand soap, and we also have a flush kit here. And the flush kit, the way that it operates is that for solid waste, you press the big lever, and for liquid waste, you press the little lever down. You don't have to twist it. All you have to do is just press the buttons. We also offer our guests house towels for bathing. So we offer hand towels, or washcloths that is, hand towels and body towels. We also have for our guests some beach towels, and we ask that our guests only take to the beach towels. Don't please leave these towels here in the house. And we also have a hamper for our guests to use if they need to wash any clothing, and we'll show you how to use the laundry in another video. We also have a door here, but we ask our guests not to use or open this door. And this concludes the inside video of the premises. Thank you. If the guests need to do any laundry, we provide a washer and a dryer at the end of the carport. To access the laundry shed, you can first turn on the light and open up the panel door, and on the right you will see the washer, and on the left you will see the dryer. The dryer settings or the washer settings are as follows. You can select the load that you want to wash on with this knob, and the temperature of the water with this one. We purposely removed this buzzard because it's really one rinse cycle is sufficient. And we just ask to set it or leave it on regular for the speed. And to start it, you just basically press down on the knob, and then you go to 14, and then you can just go ahead and press it out. So as you can see, it will start filling up with water, and you could use the detergents that we provide our guests, as well as the fabric softeners to do your laundry. So after filling up one of these cups, you can just pour it in here and put your clothing in, and make sure you close the lid, or else it's not going to wash completely. It'll stop about halfway. We ask that our guests use a full load of clothing per wash. Now with the dryer, it's also quite simple. You set how many minutes you want. In this case, we set 60 minutes. You can set what kind of the temperature, which will be based on the fabric settings here. And to start it, all you have to do is just press the start button, and that starts the dryer. We purposely have these knobs removed so they're not used. To be honest, necessity for that. To stop the dryer, you just pull the door and put your clothing in and out. One thing that we do ask our guests is to please remove the lint from the lint tray and dispose of it in the garbage can before use each time, because good air circulation is the key for drying your clothing on time. And one final note, we just ask that our guests do their laundry not past 8 p.m. out of considerations to our guests. Thank you so much. So in the carport, we have amenities, beach amenities for our guests. So what we basically provide our guests for the beach is beach towels, which we have in the bathrooms. We offer our guests beach mats. We also offer them beach umbrellas, and we also equip them with boogie boards if you need them, as well as beach chairs. Now, although we don't equip or furnish, snorkeling gear for our guests, guests have purchased them on their own and left them here. But there's a lot of local stores you can rent the snorkeling gear. We also offer, our guests some flotation devices and some amenities for the babies. We have a rack here where you could use to hang your towels if you need them to dry. Before coming inside, after you've come from the beach, we ask that our guests please rinse off with the hose over here before coming inside. The other thing we do want to show our guests is the garbage cans here that they could use. Notice that there's 3 garbage cans. The green one is for greens, and you don't have to worry about that because that's for the landscaping people. The blue one is for plastic bottles, but we only ask that if there's any residue, like any liquids or any food items, even though they're in a plastic or a cardboard, please do not put them in the green bin. They should be put in the black garbage bins and then put into the gray bin. So the gray bin is basically used for general rubbish, and as the household caretakers, we will make sure that the garbage is put out at the appropriate time. So to make things easy for you, just put everything in the gray bin. The parking is accessible outside along the street side, and I could just show you here. We have plenty of street parking. One ideal spot to park the vehicle is past our mailbox, or you can park right here. But please don't park on the grass, because in Hawaii the sidewalk is classified as a sidewalk, and you could get ticketed. And always park in the direction of the flow of the traffic. To enter and close to come inside into the premises, we ask that our guests use this side gate where they can open and close it. And then they can go inside the carport to the Lanai area. And this concludes the outside walkthrough. Thank you. Okay, so welcome to the barbecue area. And here at the corner of the house, we have this barbecue grill. If you wish to barbecue, you're free to use it. We just ask that our guests use it only during daylight hours. Maybe around 6 o'clock you can start wrapping things up at a consideration to the neighbors. So we have the barbecue grill covered at all times. If you finish grilling and the furnace is still hot, we ask to let it cool down before putting the cover on. So we just refurbished the barbecue grill with a new grill, new burners, and we always try to keep the propane gases filled for your cooking convenience. And the propane tank is just right here. They have a knob. Every time you use it, you're just gonna have to turn the propane tank on, and if you wish to close it, just turn the knob clockwise. We just ask that our guests make sure to shut off the propane once they finish cooking. To turn it on is quite straightforward. You just turn on the tank, and then over here on the left, we're gonna have some lighter sticks, and you could use the lighter sticks to turn on the burners. You want to turn on each burner at a time, like this, and then through this hole you can start the fire to all the burners, and then of course you can trim them down to how you wish to have them cook. So I'm going to go ahead and shut up each burner here, and then when you finish, we have a barbecue bob that you can use to clean the grill, and we also provide you with some Clorox wipes to clean around here. So this and let me shut off the propane tank. So again, you want to go clockwise to shut off the tank, and that's it. This basically concludes the introduction on how to use the barbecue grid. Thank you.